What's my volume at? Music. Yep. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, welcome back. RoZenKai. No. 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, welcome back. RoZenKai here, and I have been very busy since the last time I saw you guys. That last episode was a bit of a cluster of me trying to explain a lot of things. I know it ended up in 3 parts. I'll probably release this. Well, you'll have probably seen I'll have released the 3 parts on the same day, since it is still 1 episode. I've got a lot of things to show you, and I've got a lot of things to do today, in the sense of crafting. So, first things first, I'll show you what's changed. As you can see, my inventory is full of stuff we're probably going to need today. Okay, so come out here, notice anything different? These bowls I've put down, they're from Druidry. Apparently, during the early hours of the morning, they're supposed to have a chance of spawning a fairy. I haven't seen one yet, and this has been here for about 20 Minecraft nights now. Right, next, I've upgraded these flowers to endo flames. And if we quickly type that in here, endo flame, you'll see it's just 2 brown petals, 1 red petal and 1 light grey petal in the petal apothecary, which we seen last time, and a seed. I've made a bunch of them, and then I also made a smelting axe, and if I can find it, bet you it's in here. It's the one thing I didn't plan. Yep, it's because it's nearly broken. You see, whenever I chop this down, as long as I keep it in my hand, no, I've run out of durability. No, that's the wrong axe. Well, that didn't quite work how I planned. So where's the other axe? I'm probably looking straight at it, aren't I? Oh well, we'll come back to that later. Right, here you can see this, one second, let me just get rid of this junk. Boop. Okay, pick that back up. Right, as you can see here, I've upgraded this altar. Now, if you remember last time I said this is tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 and tier 4. And we need a special block here to be able to get this tier 4, and I need to finish crafting the runes. Now if we go down here, I'll show you the redstone behind it. See, what happens is whenever this button gets pushed, it lights up this redstone here, which powers it. This redstone here will then turn off this torch. When this torch turns off, it will instantly turn off this piece here, unlocking that repeater. Then 3 ticks later, this will travel through, because as it comes back on, it'll travel through before it gets locked again. So it has to wait for the signal to leave that before it's locked. I hope that makes sense, but it's a way of generating. If I put that to there, and you look on the bottom right, it says 1 tick, so that would be a 1 tick pulse, 2 tick pulse, 3 tick pulse. And the reason we need that is because you need a minimum of a 3 tick pulse to basically get a torch to flash. And the reason we needed this torch to flash, because as this torch goes off, this one comes on, and then this one goes off, which unlocks this hopper here, which allows 1 stone to go through. So for every time I push this button here, 1 stone will pass through the hopper into here. Right, so we've got stone here. In here I place cobblestone, so that gets, I place a bunch of cobblestone in here. As you can see, I'm running low. That'll all get smelted, pulled into this hopper, pushed out in here, pumped into the top of this here. I tried to pump straight into the back of it with it, that wouldn't work. You can do that with iron conduits, but not with this. Okay, so this stone will get 1 rune. Now, because of the way I've been doing it, you see me sacrificial dagger, which we seen last time. And there's our sacrificial, no, incense altar, which gives us a buff like we said. And the way this works is there's different tiers to this, what's it called, incense altar. So having this area here is tier 1, very basic, not much to it. I'll do the crafting in a minute. Whereas once you add these wooden paths in a 3x3 here, here, here and here, that's then a tier 2. But then you've also got to deal with how much tranquility you've got. Now having a low tranquility is not going to be an issue, but the higher your tranquility, the more life points you'll produce per stabby operation. So, and it counts for, I think it's, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's like, that's like it's not 100% boost every item, but it's like, say that was 10, and that'd be 10, then that'd be 10, then that'd be 10. But if you had 2 of the same, we haven't got any, but say there was 2 pumpkins here, that'd be 10, that'd be 9. So it's like a linear drop-off type of thing. Right, so if I walk over here now, and I push this button once, you'll see 1 stone goes in, and any second now, bum 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 bum. Come on, craft. There we go. One blank slate. And the way I define that is under here, from hopper ducts, there is a gated hopper, which is basically a hopper with a filter. And I basically just swap out whatever it is I'm trying to craft, and if I'm trying to craft a new thing, I put the stick in. So we can currently make 2, 3, 4, 5, and the reason this is good because you can define exactly how many you want to make. And as soon as that gets low, I'll show you exactly how quickly this thing fills. But while that does that, now remember last episode I said this Sojourner's Sash wasn't working, but it turns out it was working. You just need a mana tablet, and the way you get that is by getting 8 living rock and 1 mana diamond, and the mana diamond is simply a diamond thrown into a mana pool. That's it, simple as anything. I've had this thing running for quite a while now, so you can see it's nearly full, about 3/4 I'd say. In fact, we've got the one here. Yeah, so it's getting there. So we've got all this set up. These runes here you can't get till you get to tier 3, no, tier 2, and then I think you can make these because you can get the reinforced slate. And yeah, as you can see, I've just been put 4 here, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there. I've started doing these down here once I've completely filled it, and then I'll swap it out for some of them out for the sacrifice runes. Ah, here you go. As you can see, this has done that. There's an extra 5 in there now. If I right click, instantly filled, and that's all thanks to that thing over there. Okay, so we've been over that thing that's changed. Now these here, that block doesn't need to be there at all. These blocks can be any block you want, and this block here has to be glowstone. So that's just something to bear in mind. Again, same here, that doesn't need to be there. These can be any blocks, but the top one has to be a bound bloodstone block, which we'll get into in a moment. Alright, I finally finished the bridge, as you can see here. Let's go down here. I'm not too happy with this side because it sort of goes a bit higher, but let's just say it's windy. I've varied up this path, as you can see here. I went round and just spammed a bunch of saplings all round this thing, round the Indian camp. So now it's got more of a wilderness feel to it, if you like. I've done 2 more of these, so that one's done now, this one's done, and that one's done. What else? Oh, the campfire in the middle. I've sort of thrown it together. Yeah, it's sort of difficult because obviously you can't build exactly on the diagonal, so it's quite difficult to get a good look and still get the flame animation inside. But I think that does it well. Okay, now you can probably see something over there to the left and on my mini map there. I wanted to build a Mayan temple, and as you can see here, I've started. Mental, innit? And you wouldn't believe it, but that's the second temple I built. Because the first one I built like this, and one, it looked way too short, and two, when you stood next to it, it just looked a bit soft. So I decided to then rebuild it like this, and now it's too tall, and then too tall, and so on and so on. Okay, I put one portal here, and again that's going to stretch around, so this will all be covered. These are the architecture things that we've seen before, and this is just hardened stone. Now I've made these custom. These are made from chisel. So like, if I go, I think it's around the back here, and yes, these are giving off light because these blocks contain these three materials: glowstone, block of coal, and hardened stone. And the amount of light they put out is proportionate to the amount of glowstone they've got in them, which, if you ask me, that's quite clever. So as you can see, I've made flat ones and then rounded ones, and I've done the bottom layer, but it's very tedious to do this, so I'll probably do most of this off camera, so I've even got to come and fill these little gaps in for the corner ones. I've dug out the central bit. As you can see, we've got the layout ready for the blood altar to be moved over. But I found something interesting with blood magic, where it can basically merge with evilcraft. And if we go all the way back through time, oh, you can probably see the house has changed a bit as well. Got a new floor. Yeah, I made the last episode and I thought, right, I need to edit it, and then I was being super lazy on editing it, and then basically I didn't get much time to record. Close. There we go. So, first thing we're going to make to clear my inventory bit is we're going to make this thing here, which is called a sentient gem, I think. And to make it, I need to throw that in there. And what am I missing? Bum, bum, bum. Where are you? There. That's a minimum 240, drained 150, will quality 126. That needs filling. Okay, well I thought I had enough for that, but I don't. So put that in there, put that in there, put that in there, and put that there. Do I not have enough for that? Surely. Binding region. You plan everything out so well, and then you just, yeah, I need 400 for that one. Okay. Right, well, we'll bring this with us. Throw that there. Now I wanted to make one of these, I think it's called a, this is what we're trying to make, by the way, but to make that we need these, and to get these, this we need binding region. Yeah, it's sort of a bit of a wormhole, but it's not too bad. Right, I wanted to make another one of these. To make that I need that, and then like that. That's what they had the cobblestone for. Now the reason I made this is very cool, and I'll show you that in a second. Oh, we're probably going to get into terra steel in the next episode, and I meant to place this off episode, but basically there's a multi-block structure you have to make to be able to craft terra steel. And again, I know I'm all over the place, that's just the way my brain works. Do I not have... There. You go. You go. Dog, you're useless. Right, so to craft terra steel you need a terra steel plate, which I think's this thing. So we'll have to get into some more rune crafting. There is also something else I want to craft to test a few things with, which is this thing, which is that, which is that, which is a bunch of other bits, yeah. But anyway, to make that we need to go boop, 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 And that's that multi-block structure done, believe it or not. And the way we'll get mana to that we'll see in a later episode. Right, so let's go down here. So the thing that's cool with this and blood magic is if we go through here and go back to that wither farm we made, you remember it? Oh, as you can see, move the portal. It was through there. Because I've moved it in the overworld, I've sort of linked it up here at the same time. I made a path going down so I can get some lava. Yeah, like I said, I've been busy, but it's been very noisy lately. Because obviously England's just had a lot of thunder and lightning. We've also, there's complete blackouts in my street, so there's a lot of building work going on now. So yeah, that's a thing. Right, so we're here. As you can see, things going crazy, as they always do. This thing fills up so fast. Right, yeah, look at the amount of XP. It's insane. And this is just standing here, this is all automatic. Right, anyway, before I get encumbered with items. We made another one of these to put here, and as you can see, this fills with blood really fast. If I go and put now, see this thing? It's a tier 2, which is the gold tier, and a weak blood up. Well, that's already tier 2, and there's our weak blood up, so let's put that in there. And whilst that crafts, we will make the other thing, which was not got it on me. Wait, how did that shoot me? Okay. Oh. Oh no, that's not. That's XP drain. Whatever. Right, is that done yet? Nope. It's a problem when you've got that many things going on at once. You got a lot of the time you just forget what you're doing. Come on. Right, that was something else I was crafting, wasn't it? Dun, dun, dun. There we go. And now that's got 0 of 250. If I right click this, it's now filled because this one's filled. But if I put this in here, it will in here, sorry, it'll instantly fill and go to there. And I'll do the same with this one for now. What's good about this is a way we can fill up our blood network, which is, if I go like this, you'll see it's currently filled with 250,000, and that's really quickly fills from this, because this is all automatic from these pedestals we put down with the spikes on top. So, right, the next thing we wanted to craft was a diamond, one of these. Is that crafting? It's very slow. Yeah, it is crafting. Yeah, it's just very slow. There is ways to speed this up, which we may look into, probably not today, but another time. Have we got a crafting rest? Yes, we do. See, like promise of productivity. Now, gotta remember to make another diamond. You. Right, so it's an eye of Ender, bowl of promises, and a diamond promise. So, right, no, I need to upgrade that as well, don't I? That's fine, I can put that in a second. Once this one's done, in fact, should we start getting these crafting as well? Wow, that is very, very slow. I know this is going to be used for something else, but we'll use it for this now. May as well. Because this one wants upgrading as well. I can't remember why I've got the block of gold. It's bugging me. Ah, it's going to upgrade me thing. Right, yeah, that makes sense. That's staying. Sweet. Yeah, you can go back in there. Ooh, frame rate there. Any second. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'll tell you what, I'll probably make a jump cut, and as soon as this is done, I'll bring you straight back. So, BRB. Three, two, one. Hello everybody, welcome back. I've just literally got the diamond promise acceptor out of this thing here. I went and put the gold block in so I can make another one when we get back. Yeah, it's been about 10 minutes. That thing takes forever to craft. But it's done now, so next thing we want to do is something I completely just goofed on because I'm supposed to be putting that in there. God, my inventory does not fill up fast, does it? Right, so while we're waiting, I wanted to craft one of these, like so. Because one of the things we're going to want to make, and eventually we're going to automate this, is the Torch Master. Mega Torch. And I'm presuming this is a change recipe given the fact it involves roots, Starfield from Botania, which requires Elementium, which requires an Elven Gateway, a Sigil of the Blood Lamp, which is blood magic, which requires an Imbued Slate, which is the one we've just got to, and the Blood Lamp Regent, which requires a block of glowstone, 2 redstone, and a torch, which is probably why I've got 2 redstone in my inventory. One of the other things we're going to want to make is a gemstone torch from Evilcraft, which requires a dark stick, which requires undead planks. Yeah. So yeah, it is quite a process. I thought I had saplings on me. I probably threw them away, didn't I? I knew I needed them for something. Never mind. We'll do that when we get back to the base. Oh, house is playing up there. Oh my god, the inventory problems. Literally, you stand there for 2 minutes and your inventory's full. But look at the amount of bones we're down. It's a decent farm. Right, so we've got the gold one. We need to put that in there next. As you can see here, this is starting to empty because that means we're using that network. So if I go like that, see this drain? Well, you can't because it fills up just as fast, but see that will 81, 83. That's filling up my blood network. So that's very cool. Come on, craft. Have I got any saplings in here maybe? I did. That's very good. Right, so what we want to do is put that in there, and if we put that with this, it creates a dead bush. Oh wow, that uses a lot of durability. Right, and what we want to do is take the dead bush, put it in here, and we'll go and craft this thing before we forget. Diamond, bowl of promises, strength 2, and what was the other thing? I believe it was an eye of ender, which do I have on me? Nope. I've been getting ender pearls as well actually, in between the episodes. I think I've got just over a stack, which is like 16 or so now. Yeah, an undead sapling. So that's one of the things we're going to need to get dead wood, and I don't know if that's got a return on it or anything, so we'll probably come back to that. Oh, we do still have these. Why did that break then? It didn't, it just resets it in your inventory. That's annoying. There we go. Right, slow them back. Right, so inventory. What I need to do is take this off. There we go. Right, that can go in there. That's the only thing I can go in there. It's full already. That thing does fill up faster. Come on, finish crafting. Take forever. Boom. I think we've got everything we need from here for now then. What was that for again? Oh right, yeah. That requires that, so that's that bit done. And then that requires that, yes, that's what I needed the undead for. Sweet. Okay, so let's get out of here. Run! So, don't need that. They're nearly dead, so they can go. I need to fill this. Be right back, guys. Three, two, one. Okay guys, I've done a little bit of stabby with this thing, and I've decided I'm gonna enchant this thing because it can be enchanted with those two and them lot. That's what I built on the top floor, an enchanting setup as well as a sort of display area for armor, swords, weapons, all the cool like mod things you get. So that's gonna be like our trophy room for a while. Until we build like a modern area. Yeah, now I've got to go through the woods. You go into the woods today. Sure of us you? No wait. I know the words to that, surely I do. I'm just not telling you because I don't think you know. Yeah. True story. I know I'm forgetting because it's weird because like before the episode I thought right, I'll talk about this, then I'll move on to this, then I'll move on to that. Right, go. Everything's combined. Right, let's go over here. Throw that in there. What have we got? Smite 5. Well, because we're dealing with skeletons, we'll take that. Whoa! Lifesteal 3. And Smite 5. That's quite good. Well, that's very good. Where do I can throw this? Nope, I thought I put some. Oh, yeah. Armor stands from Bibliocraft. Sword pedestals from Bibliocraft. Tinker sword. That's the old sentient sword because I made a new one because that one's nearly broken. That's the silver sword we made from Druidry. I think that's everything for now. Eventually we'll put our first set of armor on there, which is what we're wearing when we upgrade our armor, which will hopefully be towards the end of this episode. Who knows? Right, for now, I don't know why I'm carrying that around. Definitely don't need to be carrying this around. Pretty sure I don't need sticks for anything. Right, everything else I'm going to keep hold of, and I need another 9 gold. One more, boom. And ba-da-bum-bum. Okay, what else did we need? 2 bowls and 4 of no. These. Where were the bowls? How did I make them again? Come on. What is going on with my mouse today? It just keeps freezing up on me. Dum, dum, dum. There. Bowl of, right, yeah, we needed 3, 6. Ah, we don't have enough. Right, so we need to make more of these. Bam, bam, bam. Let's get another one. Put that there for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with 10. That'll do. Right, so we're going back to the Nether. I'm going to fill this up. I'm going to turn these into the other type of gems. And I'll be right back. So, BRB. 3, 2, 1. Hello, welcome back everybody. 3, 2, 1. Hello, welcome back everybody, and yeah, as usual, I got a bit too sidetracked, and yeah, I forgot to actually make the next tier gem. So, if I remember correctly, we need to make a common tartaric gem, which is a diamond, which is probably why I had these on me. A block of gold. Was it gold or was it glowstone? I forget. Yeah, gold. And an imbued slate, which we have made. One sec. Right, just quickly. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Come out here. And I'll craft another one just so you can see how it's done. Imbued slate. Gated hopper. Get the imbued slate. Swap it out. Put that one back in there. Come back up here. Push the button once. Because this can only make about 2 imbued slate at a time, but it's at a push. So I usually just leave it be. Right, imbued slate. One of them. Come over here. Ba-dum-bum. I was just thinking that I filled this and I thought it's nowhere near 400 and I was like, doop. Wrong version. So now what am I missing? 240. How much have we got? 236. Wow. Oh wow. Wow. I mean that's got to be an achievement in itself, right? Oh. I think there was a creeper or something over here. We might be able to get what we need off. Or a skeleton horse. Because you know, you often find them on top of tents. Right, what are we at now? Where is it? 238. You give them? Still 238, right, so it's got to be hostile. Come on, there's got to be a creeper or something around here, or a spider. Ah, red dots everywhere. Let's go. You will do. Guessing spider. No, someone just died. Do not die, my creepy friend. Ciao. Chewy. And splat. 244. Sweet, we finally done it. That was ridiculous, right? Oh, we've got plenty of them. Don't want them. And to be honest with you, I don't know why I'm carrying that. Don't worry, they'll all despawn while I'm in the area. Otherwise, you'd have lots of random items here right now. Where I've been tearing things down, putting things back. Go for the swim. I mean, eventually I do want to try and get a lot of the area around here to look more like this, a bit more natural. But that'll be like a really long time thing to get this area looking like that. That's not something I could physically do on camera. Right, so let's put that back in there. Bam, 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 bam. And there we go. And if we right click this one, empties that out. Put that in there because we're going to need to make that one as well. Get that back out. So I wonder. No, that wouldn't make sense. Never mind. Right. Think what was I doing? It's gone. Right, yeah, I'm gonna go fill this up. So we'll be right back as soon as I fill this. Promise you this time. Where did that go? Oh right, this one's filled as well. That can go in there. Put that there for now, out the way. Okay, so I'm going to go fill this and I'll see you in a moment. So BRB. 5, 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, welcome back again. I know it's a bit of a jump cutty episode, but I didn't think you'd want to see me just randomly swinging at a wall there. Yeah, I filled it up. This one has a capacity of 1023, well, I presume it's probably 1050, something like that. But I stopped when I hit the 1000 mark-ish. Yeah, I mean, as far as early game farms go, that one is very overpowered, but it is very inefficient. The whole killing system I've got for it is even more inefficient. It did not work out the way I planned it at all, but you know what? It does its job, and that's all I care about right now. You know, when it comes to doing it all pretty and things like that, then you know I'll worry about getting it right. But right now, much like this, it's ugly, it's functional, it gets us where we need to go. Okay, so we now have the materials we need. If I pull all of this out, put that in there, put that in there. What was the other thing? Come on, brain. There. We need a lesser and an iron block, so that's what that one's floating about for. And and I've just remembered why I had the rest of that iron, which now means I need to go a bit more. Why are you not working? Oh yeah. Bam, bam, bam. And right now this gem will do absolutely nothing. But we're not done yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why did that only do 3? Is it 2 of them per? No. That was really strange. Whatever. Right, we've got this binding region. Next thing we're going to want to make is... I'm going to have to do another 2 trips to the nether, aren't I? But I'll do that in a minute. Right, I think we've already got our arcane ash, haven't we? Let's put you... You do have a slot, don't you? Yes, you do. You can go there. Yeah, that'll do for now. Need more iron. How many are you at? 24 I need. 22, 23, 24. What we want to do is make some trousers. Boom. Chest piece. Boom. Boots. Boom. And a helmet. Like it is so. And now I've just remembered why I had those sticks and 2 diamonds. Because we need a stick and a diamond. To go boop and boop. Like it is so. Move that out of the way for a second. Grab this. Arcane ash, we need you. And I feel like I'm forgetting something, but you know what? It really won't matter too much because I'll just come and get it. While I wait, I'll throw that in there. Remember we saw that earlier. Let's make it daytime. Now this is one of the really cool rituals of blood magic. And it is basically just, I think it's called a binding ritual. And this armor is some of my favourite armor that's ever been made in Minecraft. I am missing something. Would help if I actually took the thing out of the machine. Let's grab this sword back. Whoa, hello you. Right, where's my cleaver? Not you. Die. You're getting it. Where's it gone? Ah, there you are. Dukin. Dukin. Nope, missed. There, die. Come here. Stop being mean. There we go. Right, uh-oh. Where's the diamond thing gone? Oh no, I've lost it. There it is. Right, we need to right click that with an empty hand probably. Just throw them over there for now. Yeah, break that, place that down, then right click with that, then click with that, and let the light show begin. I feel like I need some like Zelda tune at the end of this. But obviously that would be copyrighted. We now have the bound blade. And by shift right clicking and then reloading it, you have a sword. And then you put it away. Now when the sword's out, as in activated like that, it uses a little bit of LP, and I mean a minuscule amount, when you kill mobs to give you blood essence or something. I think it's something gem. Yeah. Blood, stone, stone. There we go. Weak blood shard. That's what it gives you. Well, that's one of the things we need to upgrade the altar. Are these bits the bits I want for? Done it wrong again, haven't I? I always do that in the wrong order. It's that, then that, then that, then move. And we don't really have to wait for that to finish. And now let's just see how we got around. Helmet. Bumps. Chest. And finally, boots. Now, if we go up there and bam, 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 bam. I am going to enchant all of these, so may as well do this straight away. Here we go. What have we got? Aqua Affinity, Unbreaking, Aqua Affinity, Grip, Aqua Affinity, Unbreaking 3, why not? Breaking 3, Protection 3, okay. Well, I'm not really bothered what we're getting right now, because eventually this will all be changed. Now, upgrade points, you see that there? That would be a very valuable number a bit later on. Fire Protection, Depth Strider, that's good. And that won't stay in there, so no. Now we want to get our armor off. Over here. Jump up here. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, we're naked. No. And this armor looks very cool, don't it? And what we're going to do is, you see this gem here. Now, depending on the I haven't even got it on me now, have I? Depending on the crystal, I always forget the name of these things. Depending on the tartaric gem you have in your inventory, it's the effects that this thing will have. So if I now right click, I now have a sentient leggings, and they're just the basic ones. But these, I think, give you a speed increase or a durability or a defense increase. But it will eventually drain your tartaric gem, so until we get the decent types of that, which we won't be doing in this episode, we could, but we're not going to. That won't be till next episode. So we now have that. Now we've got these upgrade things, 0 of 100. What's that about? Well, this armor is called living armor for a reason. The more you use it, the more it learns and the more it upgrades. So if I run around a lot like a crazy man like this, woo, eventually you'll see any second now, because the lower tiers take literally minutes to get. Come on, give it us. We need to get a higher vendors over here. Yeah, upgrade acquired. See there in the bottom left? So if I hover over this now, it says points used 3. Shift and N, is that right? No. Right, quick feet level 1. That's a movement speed increase for level 1. And this thing has some really cool upgrades you can get. There's different things you've got to do to get certain upgrades, where one of the upgrades we're going to want is the Elytra upgrade. But if I type in living, see these? True Strike, Dull Blade, lose traction, I guess that makes you slide around a bit. Stormtrooper, that's downgrades. Oh, downgrades, that's the thing. I like that, Stormtrooper. That's class. That means you can't shoot in a straight line. But yeah, there are many upgrades you can get. Charging Strike, Crippled Arm. Yeah. Anyway, so there's them. The other thing, we needed an Eye of Ender. Stop getting distracted. One of them. One of them. Boop. Boop. Now, what was it to make that one again? We need a regular Ender Pearl, which is Boop. And to make the iron one, we needed a Spider's Eye. Yeah. Okay. We needed another bowl, but we can't get that yet. We've got the dark gem dust on us. No, we don't. Two. And I did have 10 of them on me, didn't I? Oh yes, they are still there. Right, so let's go and upgrade these things around here. That's the wrong way. Oh, the portal down here still works, by the way. It still links up to it, but you can't return this way. I tried doing it the return way to here, but that just didn't work. So whenever I come back, I have to run from the ruins, but on the way here, I can just go to the basement. Little inconvenient, but not majorly. I tried nudging it across and all that as well, but that just didn't work. Too far. Way too far. Okay, in here. Go there. Put that there. Got the diamond one. Oh yeah, I forget you get the bull back. Sweet. So I can just alternate them. Where's the iron one gone? Iron. Spider's Eye. Oh yeah, it's over there. Over there. Pick that up. Put that in there. Put you over here. Boop. And lastly was the golden one, which is you. Again. Oh wait, that's already been filled, so I can go in there for now. There's a pearl. And another one of these. Wait, why am I making these? Oh, you weirdo. I don't even need them, because I can upgrade straight to diamond. Why? Why did you guys not tell me? So rude. So rude. Right. So that's that upgraded anyway. We'll make another diamond one later on. As you can see here, this is draining. Probably just filled off this end. What do we need to do next? Oh, we got another upgrade. What was it? Experience. Level 2. Means you gain more experience from, I think, kills. Yeah. Or he repairs the armor with the experience it gains. Something like that. But as you can see, we're eventually running out of space, and there is a way to upgrade this. There is a way to take off the upgrades and only put on the ones you want. And there is a way of only upgrading certain things. One of the ones we're going to want is an upgrade called Tough Palms, which we'll get into probably again, maybe next episode, maybe not. I do want to fight the Wither soon. We have more than enough Wither skulls now, so that will soon be a thing. But I think right now what I want to do is I want to go and upgrade our blood altar. So I'll get back to the blood altar and we'll be RB. One day I'll fly away. Leave all this to yesterday. One day my dreams will be exactly where they're meant to be. Three, two, one. Hello everybody, welcome back again. I'm back here at the Blood Altar, and I have pulled the runes out of here, which are on my inventory now, blank slates. And the way I've been doing this is simply just ba-dum bam, bam bam. We now have 37. Wait. Oh wait, I don't have enough stone. Bum bum. That'll do for now. And then you come down here. This row's full, this row isn't, so do. And if you're wondering how I get the layout for this, 9 times out of 10 I forgot it, so I mean, to be honest with you, it's pretty simple. I think to about here you remember. Okay, sometimes I forget about leave the cap here. Google it, it's on the FTB wiki. It's not a hard thing to basically find. Oh nice, we've got step assist, so soon I won't need to sash. That'd be cool. What else did we get? Yeah, step assist. Quick feet too, that's good. Quick feet will probably be one of the ones we'll probably keep hold of for a while. Now, this altar has just been upgraded. As you can see, it's all the way around. But we're still missing these. And that's why I brought you back at night time. I'm going to get out this sword. And what do we? I did not enchant the sword, did I? Did we get one? Nope. Let's go enchant the sword. I've never enchanted one of these swords. And since I've got the levels, why not? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Hiya. Up here, throw that in there. 1, 2, 3. Unbreaking and Bane of Arthropods. Wow. Wow. That is like the worst enchant ever. It's alright though, we've got extra damage to spiders. Because everybody needed that. Meh. I mean, like I said, we won't be using this sword for very long. You. Give me your blood. Stop being mean. Did we get one? No. Hiya. Watch out. Strong legs. Jump. We can jump higher. I thought it was jumping quite high. One shot. Hey, we got one. Now. Did we pick that up? Yeah, we did. Sweet. Let's throw out some of this stuff. Yeah, I took the magnet off so I can do this. Right, let's go over here. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum. What? Put that there, put that there. You get 16, so you really only need one. Hey, that's rude. No. No. Right. I want to go over here. One there. And then whoop, one there. One there. And one there. And now it's upgraded. So if we get our divination sigil out and we click on here, ooh, we should see it's tier 1, 2, 3, 4. Tier 4. Now the capacity is 10,000. And if we go over here, click that, you see the current bonus is 60%. So we get a 60% increase to the amount of blood that goes into the oil. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? And the tranquility level is currently 1175. Like I say, that's a snow layer. I'm presuming it counts MBT because I know it counts the difference between still water and flowing water. So a snow layer and a block of snow, it's two different things. I think it's two down, 3 up, something like that. So yeah, that's that bit done for now. What else was it? I'll replace these like I've done here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, 16. There'll be 16 more sacrificial runes made. Again, the way I've been making that is just coming over here. Badoosh. See, that's barely even touching that now, is it? That's good though. We get 1,705 per pull. That's pretty cool, right? But now we're at tier 4. We can also upgrade this thing with, I think it's called stone paths. Yes, stone brick paths, which require a tier 3 altar, sorry. Which requires the magicians, which is a gold block, but we've gone straight for, oh, we've got the magicians. We do that now then. Chiseled stone, accepts any stone. Ah, well, short stone. Bum, bum. Well, it doesn't accept any stone then, does it? Maybe it's that. No. What am I missing? That is bound to me, isn't it? Missing items. That's very strange. Why you no work? Meh, we'll figure that out later. Anyway, so I think I might have got the timer right on this episode, which means we need to wrap it up around about now. Next episode, we're going to be doing a quarry using this mod. We're going to be doing a ritual to increase the capacity of this thing. We're going to be doing another ritual to take the upgrades off this thing. And then we're probably going to, if we have time, we'll get the first piece of terra steel. If we don't have time, that'll be the episode after. Sound like a plan? Okay. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe if you want it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.